Hello, this is Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we will be building this Spanish revival style home, and I am very happy to be sharing this video with you guys because I think that this build turned out just amazing and I love it so much. And I felt like this style is kind of unusual for me, so that is also why I'm like super excited about this build. And I actually saw a picture on Pinterest which made me like super inspired to make something in this sort of style, and I'm so happy that I saw that picture because otherwise I would have never made this home probably. But anyway, it was like a picture of this like Spanish villa or something, and it just looked gorgeous, and I just really wanted to make something a little bit similar to that in The Sims, even though this didn't really like end up looking like that one. I feel like the original was like a lot prettier, but yeah, I made my own kind of Spanish revival style home, and I'm very happy with this build after all, and I really hope that you guys will like it as well. So I built this home on a 40 by 50 lot, if I'm not like totally wrong, but yeah, anyway, I built this in Oasis Springs, and I think that it was a perfect world for this kind of build. So this home has like overall it has 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, but like 2 of the bedrooms are in the like main building, and then 1 bedroom is in that like little separated building that you can see there. And there is also 1 bathroom in the separated building, and then the 3 other bathrooms are in the main house. And this home also has a home office and a laundry room. So it is a very nice home for a family, and I really love how it turned out. And I think that this home would be a lot of fun to play in if I ever did any gameplay. Because if you have watched any of my videos, you probably know that I don't do that much gameplay, but I would love to do some gameplay sometimes, and I always love to tell when some build turns out the way that I would like to play in it if I have like more time and motivation to do some gameplay. But yeah, I probably won't do that, but if I had a little bit of time to do some gameplay, I would definitely use this home and it would be a lot of fun. But hopefully someone else will get some joy out of this home. You know, of course I get joy from, you know, looking at it, and you know, I'm proud of, you know, making it and stuff, but I always love it when people like to use my builds in their game, and it just makes me super happy. And you know, you can always tell me if you've used any of my builds in your game and post pictures in, you know, Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and just tag me in there. I would love to see you using my builds because, like I said, it makes me super happy. So I'm always glad to see that people are enjoying them. But anyway, moving on. I wanted to say that I had a little bit of like issues when building this because I'm not that familiar with this style, so I was not exactly sure about how I was supposed to do some things, but you know, just forgive me if everything is not exactly how it's like supposed to be, but this is kind of like my version of the style, so it is definitely not like a perfect example or anything, and I actually didn't even look at any like interior pictures if I remember correctly, so the interior of this home might be like totally off. But you know, I always say in my videos that I don't make any like perfect examples of like different architecture styles. I just try to make something similar to them, and you know, I just like to hope for the best. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it's worth mentioning that I am not an expert at these things, but I still like to like experiment and try out different styles. And I also like, I really try to make styles that look like the original style, but I just like to, you know, make some changes or stuff like that into it. But anyway, moving on, talking a little bit about like the overall look of this home. So I went with a like very basic exterior look, so it is nothing like super special, but I really love the simplicity of it. And yeah, I'm just super happy with how this build turned out. And I think that this is like the first build in a while that I actually like the interior as much as the exterior, because it is like very common for me that I really like the exterior, but then the interior is kind of like, I don't know about this, but I guess it's okay. But for this build, I was very happy with how the interior turned out as well, and it makes me super happy. And I really hope that you guys will like it as well. So for the interior, I went with a lot of like wood tones, then white and some blue in there. And I think that it was like a very nice color scheme for this home, and it turned out just amazing. It looks gorgeous. So yeah, I just remembered that I forgot to mention that there is also like a separated dining room in this home, even though there is a dining table in the kitchen of this home. But I really like to do that because I feel like it's nice for them to have like this more formal kind of dining room, even though I have actually never seen such a thing in my life, if I'm not like completely lying right here. But at least I don't really remember ever seeing an actual dining room, because they were not very common here in Finland, but I still like to make them in The Sims. And of course, because I know that they are very common in other countries. So yeah, I really like to do them. But anyway, I think that the packs that I mostly used for this home were, well, I actually used a lot of base game objects, and then I feel like I used some like cottage living, some get together, and I can't really remember that well what were the like main packs that I used, but at least those. And then I used like many packs for just like some small objects, and just, you know, here and there I used different packs, but I still think that the main focus was like on the base game actually. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like the base game items really suited this build, and I had a lot of fun using them. So what I wanted to say about like the interior of this build as well is that I was kind of struggling with like, you know, choosing the wall color. You know, I didn't really know what I wanted it to be like, you know. I just couldn't like decide if I wanted like a wallpaper or some brick, or I just didn't know what I wanted from it. But I think that in the end, everything that I chose worked just perfectly, and I'm really happy about that. But anyway, about the living room that I made for this home, I ended up using a lot of objects from the cottage living expansion, and I was kind of surprised by that, but I felt like they really suited this build for some reason. Like, I don't even understand why, because yeah, this is definitely not a cottage, but I guess that you can use different kinds of items for different kinds of builds, and you don't even always like realize how well they can fit other kinds of builds as well. but I felt like those objects really suited this build, and especially like the living room. And I love the fireplace that I used for the living room. I think that it looks just gorgeous and it fits this home so well. But anyway, about the like family that would live here, I was thinking that there could be like the parents and their daughter, and then I was thinking that like the extra building that we have on this lot could be like for the grandparents, or maybe they're like using it as like an Airbnb or something. I don't really know, but I just wanted to do that for some reason. So yeah, it's there and I like how it looks. So yeah, but I really also wanted to like make something out of it. So yeah, there is the bedroom, and then there's like this mini kitchen and mini living room and also a bathroom. So yeah, it is a very nice place for grandparents or for an Airbnb or whatever you wanna, think that it is. But yeah, that was just what I was thinking for this home. But you can have any sim living in here that you want to, it can even be like a bachelor or something, whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, that was just my thoughts when I was building this. And I felt kind of weirded out because I don't really think about these specifics lately. Like, I remember I used to think like very specific things when I was building a house. Like, I was thinking that what could they do for a living and what do they like and all kinds of things, but I just don't really feel like thinking about those things anymore that much. Or there are like some thoughts going on in my head, but it's kind of like I can't decide what I want them to be or something like that. But anyway, I really wanted to say that I think that the bedrooms of this home turned out just amazing and I really love them. And especially the master bedroom looks gorgeous and I'm very happy with it. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this voiceover now because I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I can't do a totally full voiceover. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye bye!